Hello peeps, today I'm doing a review of the Hunchback IIC-B, and this is a variant of my Rain Man series of mechs. Basically it has something to do with missiles, and this one definitely has something to do with missiles. And you'll see in the match coming up that I was on Luthien, the new map, and I dig the new map. I really like it, except for one little thing. If you don't have jump jets, that map can be a bummer if you get into one of the waterways, because it's really hard to get up on top of things, and sometimes you have to walk a really long distance if you don't have a jump jet. If you have a light mech, it's probably not going to be that big a deal because you can probably hop up over the top of things. But if you don't have jump jets like this build, it's a bit of a drag. So let's take a look at this build and see what makes this thing special. So first of all, the meat and potatoes. You've got 2 energy points and 4 missile points. And with this particular engine that I'm running, which is an XL200, I have to have 3 double heat sinks on board. No way around it. If you take one of them off, it's just going to go sideways and you're not going to be able to finish the mech. So I went with 2 ATM-6s, 2 ATM-9s, and then 6 tons of ammo. Is that right? 7 tons of ammo, excuse me. And then 2 medium pulse lasers. Now what am I getting out of this? I'm getting a really nice alpha strike with the 2 ATM-9s and the 2 ATM-6s. So these are going to do, at maximum range, they're going to do 24 damage each, or 12 damage each, 24 total. And then I'm going to, at maximum range, I'm going to get 18 damage for each one of these. And then on an alpha strike, that adds up pretty nicely. And I'll show you what it looks like. So let's just ixnay these. So then you get an alpha strike of 60 at maximum range. Easiest way to calculate that out. Now in optimum range, these are going to do 15 damage, which is 60 meters. And in this case, all the way up to 280 meters. We'll just go with round numbers. 280 meters. It's actually 281, but 280 meters. These are going to do 15 damage each. That's 30. And then the ATM-9s are going to give you 22 damage at optimum range, 60 meters 80 to 280 meters. So that's 22, 44. That's 74 damage. So that's 14 more damage than what this mech is capable of doing at maximum range. So if you get them inside that 280 meter range, you're going to do an additional 14 damage on an alpha strike. Now what's really cool about these is these have a cooldown of 4 seconds and these have a cooldown of 5 seconds, which means that if you fire these on an alpha strike, they're automatically going to start creating a chain fire as they continue to get ramped up to be able to fire. So what I like to do is I'll hold the button down and it'll fire all 4, and then if I continue holding it, it'll fire these 2 again in 4 seconds, and then these, the ATM-9s, and then you can just chain fire them out. And you'll see in the match, I rarely use my lasers. I like to have these lasers because at 60 meters and below, technically 59 meters, these don't do anything. They zip off, and as you can see, they don't even have like a low ramping like you do on your LRMs. They just drop off. So that's why I went with a pair of medium pulse lasers. Now, if you don't mind swapping these out, you can swap them to ER medium lasers, and they do 1 damage less for each one, but the range is a lot better. These ones have an optimum range of 300, and I think it's 400 if I remember correctly on the ER mediums. Yeah, it's 400, so you get an extra 100 meters, but they only do 1 less damage. But once again, that's, you know, an extra 100 meters, so that's a real difference there. I went with the medium pulses because I'm not worried about 100 meters difference. I'm worried about somebody getting into CQB with me, close quarters battle, and I want to be able to defend myself with those until I can get a little bit of range on them, get them outside of that 60 meters range, and then I can start flacking them with these missiles. And guys that don't know what the minimum range of these are will sometimes swing way out and then try to get a nice volley once they get a little bit of range on these, so they can get a little bit better of a shot as far as not in close quarter. And that turns out to be their folly, of course. So let's take a look at the features here. So heat management on this build is 1.23, firepower is given at 74, and we obviously know that that's actually better than that in optimum range. Speed is given at 64.8, and we go down and take a look at the quirks. Now if you run this as an SRM build, you can get some really good stuff out of it. First of all, you get a range boost of plus 10. You get a velocity boost of plus 10, and you get a spread reduction of minus 7.5. I'm not running these as an SRM build because they don't go far enough out. If they were MRMs, I might consider it, but MRMs aren't available on Clan Mechs. Survivability, center torso, we're getting plus 10, and then left and right torso are getting plus 12. Now when you come over here to structure for the left and right torso, you're getting an additional plus 12, and the center torso base structure, you're also getting plus 12. So there's some really good survivability. That makes these things kind of tanky, but you'll see in the match coming up, it can go away quickly, especially if you FaceTime with anybody that's got some serious meat and potatoes. And that's the problem with this mech is, look at this. The FaceTime is huge. It's really wide across the front. I mean, when you really think about it, it's wider than that of a Marauder. From the side, it's not a lot better, but you know, it could be significantly better if these arms were a little bit better, but it's not terrible. It's about the width of a Warhammer 2C. It's about the same as that, but not quite as wide as some of the other mechs. The nice thing is if you can see it, you can pretty much shoot it with this mech because all the weapons seem to be up really high. You don't have weapons down on the arms that are really low. When you come over to the skills tree, you're going to see that I've got range maxed out, which is going to affect my medium pulse lasers and my ATMs. I've got 10 nodes into my heat generation, full velocity features, because I'm not getting anything in that regard. Full missile racks, so additional ammo, tighter spread, and high explosive. Skeletal density, armor hardening, reinforced casing, all maxed out. In the event that I get into an overheat situation, I have one node of overheat damage protection. That's going to help out a little bit. Cool run and heat containment is, to me, is just like having additional armor on the inside. It's the way I look at it. Because you're going to get hot, and this is going to help keep you from getting too hot too quickly. Skeletal density helps it also in that regard. So now we also have radar deprivation and sensor range. Sensor range is really useful, especially when you have ATMs, because you're going to be able to reach out at a greater distance. But even if you can't get a lock, remember you can dumbfire with your ATM missiles, so they're not like streaks. Radar deprivation is absolutely a must, especially in a mech that's this easy to shoot at and kill. And this mech is kind of easy to kill. But a skilled pilot doesn't have to resort to driving intersphere mechs. They can drive a clan mech and still be have good matches as long as they're a skilled pilot. It takes more skill to drive a clan mech, in my opinion. What do I know? And then I wanted 2 cool shots on the UAV, so I have 3 consumables here. Basically, it's kind of redundant, but I have the medium pulses on buttons 1 and 2, and the reason for that is so that I can fire one of them or both of them if I want to. If I'm in a real bad heat situation, I've lost the torso, I'm really hot, I want to be able to fire these independently. The ATMs are all set up on one weapon system, and once again for that chain fire featuring. So yeah, basically all around, this is a great mech to drive. It's a lot of fun. If you run this as SRMs, LRMs, or ATMs, you can have pretty good fun with it. I couldn't tell you what it's like to drive them with streaks because I don't think I've actually ever owned a mech where I seriously took streaks as an option. But, you know, there's a lot of different choices here. By the way, you can also go with 2 ATM-9s and then 2 SRM-6s, or I mean, yeah, SRM-6s, and then you'll have ample ammo as well. I think I did that one time where I had 2 ER large lasers as well. I think I did it with 2 ATM-6s, 2 SRM-6s, and 2 ER large lasers, and that actually worked out pretty well, but I just felt like I just wasn't taking advantage of it and I wasn't doing enough damage. That's why I went with this build. An override we trust.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command to all warriors on the surface. Your task is to wipe away all hostiles. Show no mercy.
Override engaged.
Target spotted.
Charlie 3.
Target acquired. New target.
Not alone.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Critical damage.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Charlie 3 is the bulk of
Target
their army.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Oh, there's one behind us.
Target
Hooked up.
New
spotted.
target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target
Target spotted. Need assistance.
Yeah, they're wrapping around. Charlie 2, Delta
Yeah.
2.
Delta is getting hot.
Need assistance.
New target acquired.
Don't walk in front of other mechs that fire.
Need assistance. Target spotted.
New target.
Love those locks.
New target acquired.
Stay target spotted.
Critical damage. New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Careful, we got one coming around Delta 3 as well.
Copy.
Target spotted. We're half down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Kilo's right leg scored up pretty good. Nice kill.
Spotted.
Heat sink destroyed. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Echo 3, Echo 3.
New target acquired.
Need assistance.
Critical damage. Warning incoming missile. UAV acquired.
Target spotted.
Here's yours.
Critical. Critical. Target destroyed. No target
Put him on.
acquired.
And he's legged.
The hostiles aren't eradicated.
Nice job,
Bask
everyone.
in the glory of your triumph.
Whew, boy, that was a close one.